Deep in the forests, as dawn breaks, one of the oldest traditions known to humankind continues. Deer hunting. From survival to culture, from food to conservation, the story of deer hunting is as much about people as it is about wildlife. For tens of thousands of years, humans have pursued deer. Early hunters relied on stone-tipped spears and primitive bows, learning to track herds by observing trails and signs. In ancient civilizations, deer hunting was a necessity, providing meat, hides for clothing, and antlers for tools. Later, it became ritualized. In medieval Europe, hunting was a privilege of kings and nobles, symbolizing power and prestige. In North America, indigenous tribes honored the deer spiritually, taking only what was needed and offering respect for the life given. Hunting, across all cultures, was never just about survival. It was about connection. Modern deer hunting begins long before setting foot in the forest. Preparation is key. Hunters study maps, scout the land, and set up trail cameras. They learn deer patterns, where they feed, where they bed, and the trails in between. The gear is changed: rifles, bows, camouflage, scent control sprays. But the mindset remains: patience, discipline, and silence. A hunter must become part of the landscape. To hunt deer successfully, one must first understand them. Deer leave behind subtle signs: hoof prints pressed into soft earth, fresh droppings along a trail, or rubs where bucks scrape their antlers against trees. Each mark tells a story. A fresh track may mean a deer passed just minutes earlier. A heavily used trail signals a daily routine. Skilled hunters read these signs as if reading a book written by nature itself. many ways to hunt deer. Some prefer the high vantage point of a tree stand, waiting quietly for hours. Others choose ground blinds, blending into their surroundings. Still hunting requires stealth, moving slowly, step by step, pausing more than walking. Spot and stalk demands patience and sharp eyes, observing from afar before closing the distance. Each method is a test of skill and endurance. Hunters often debate, bow or rifle. Bow hunters must close the distance, often within 20 to 40 yards. Every shot is intimate, requiring precision and practice. Rifle hunters, however, can engage from farther away, balancing power with responsibility. Both require ethical judgment. The goal is always the same, a clean, humane shot. For ethical hunters, the harvest is not about the challenge, but about respect for life. Modern deer hunting is as much about conservation as it is tradition. Without regulated hunting, deer populations can grow beyond what the land can support, leading to overgrazing, disease, and starvation. In many regions, overpopulation also causes vehicle collisions and crop damage. Hunting seasons, set by wildlife agencies, keep populations in balance. License fees fund habitat restoration, research, and protection for countless other species. In this way, hunters become caretakers of the land. True hunters follow a code. They obey laws, take only what they need, and waste nothing. The venison is shared, the hide can be used, and even the antlers find purpose. Above all, hunters give thanks for the life taken, for the food provided, and for the lessons learned. Deer hunting is not simply the pursuit of an animal. It is history, culture, conservation, and connection. It is where humans meet nature, not as conquerors, but as participants in an ancient cycle. As the sun sets, the forest returns to silence. The hunt is over, but the tradition lives on. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wildlife and hunting documentaries.